Jim McFarland Juliet shares some best way to social work. Jim McFarland Juliet said that prospective social workers should complete social work courses in social service, case management, and social work with a bachelor's degree. Social workers who meet these educational requirements should apply for a license before applying for a job in social work. Bachelor graduates can be trained as a child, youth, and family social workers and certified case managers in social work. Persons with a master's degree can become clinical social workers or gerontologists certified by the School of Social Work Specialists. Students do not need to focus on social work to seize local opportunities. Courses, internships, and volunteering can help prepare future social workers. According to Jim McFarland, Juliet's employment opportunities for social workers depend on individual educational background. Requirements to become a licensed social worker vary from state to state, but all require a degree from a prestigious accredited university. In most states, the requirements are divided into bachelor's and diploma licenses. Once you have met the educational requirements described above, you must obtain a social worker license in your state to begin your career as a licensed social worker. There are licensing requirements to ensure that social workers meet specific requirements to qualify on the basis of core standards. The Bureau of Labor Statistics reports that while some states require clinical social workers to hold licenses, many issue licenses or certifications for non-clinical tasks. Jim McFarland Juliet describes students seeking more information about the licensing steps in their state can find details of licensing through jurisdiction, oversight, and training requirements at the Association of Social Workers Committees. If you live in California or Texas, check out the Spotlight section on requirements for those states. How to become a social worker in California. Individuals living in California have the opportunity to become a clinical social worker or licensed clinical social worker. Prospective social workers spend 4 years obtaining a bachelor's degree in social work and 2 years obtaining a master's degree. Social workers wishing to work in a clinical environment must have 2 years of supervised work experience to obtain a license. In order to obtain a license as a social worker with A-levels, LBSW, one must obtain a bachelor's degree in social work and a license according to the requirements of the respective jurisdiction. To become a licensed Master of Social Workers, LMSW, you may need to obtain a master's degree in social work and a license in accordance with the requirements of your jurisdiction. In order to become a licensed clinical social worker, LCSW, you must have a master's degree in social work, complete specific clinical training courses and obtain a license based on local requirements. Jim McFarland Frankfurt said social workers, also known as clinical social workers, diagnose and treat people with mental, behavioral, and emotional problems. They help people cope with a range of issues including substance abuse, finances, and personal relationships. Social workers are deployed in a variety of areas, from schools to hospitals. This type of social worker focuses on helping individuals overcome difficult situations in their lives. The vast majority of social work practices work with individuals, small families, and groups to help people overcome problems of the past and strengthen themselves by using social services from government agencies and nonprofit organizations. Many social workers lobby the government to change harmful laws, support government aid programs, and create new nonprofit and nonprofit initiatives aimed at helping people through difficult times.